Alright everyone, here's a quick video on the 69 International Scout Sport Top. We'll do a quick walk around and I'll try to answer a bunch of the questions I've been getting through eBay on this. It has been in the family for about 8 years now, and I bought it about 2 years ago when it was wanting to get sold, just to kind of hang on to it a little bit longer. And unfortunately, I just don't have time to drive it and enjoy it like it should be. And so I'm looking to sell it, but I don't necessarily have to. I have the title in hand. It has the 345 International engine, which I will show to you here in a second, with a GM throttle body conversion. The axles I've been asked a ton about for some reason. I'm pretty sure they're factory International Scout axles. I would assume whatever it came with, factory gearing, I'm assuming. This restoration was done before my family bought it. So the restoration, if I was to guess, is about, I don't know, at least 8 to 10 years old. Something else that everyone's been asking me is to take pictures underneath the carpet. Well, when they did the restoration, I can't really do that. The carpet, hopefully you can see here, it is glued down to like this, I don't know if you call this Dynamat, or what was Dynamat 10, 15 years ago. And the insulation below that is glued down to the body itself. So I don't want to go through ripping all that up just for a picture. So I will show you what I can underneath. Here's a few inside pictures. We're looking around. It is a little dusty. It gets stored inside my shop here all the time, usually with the windows down. This fabric up here is a little bit loose coming up on both sides, but I'm gonna try and get that tucked back down a little bit before the owner takes possession. And I will do a detail on the whole Scout if it is sold, so then the owner gets a nice clean car. So let's look under the hood real quick. All right, just got the hood up. As you can see here, GM throttle body conversion was on it when it was bought 8 years ago. A lot of you have asked about the heater box that goes right here. I do have it. It's in a storage bin with the heater core. I believe it was leaking at one time, and so the whole thing was just removed for now. It only gets driven during fair weather anyway, and so it was never a priority to really get it back in there, especially since it rarely was driven. Has a big custom radiator in it, electric cooling fans. Let's see what else. Brand new battery in it, I just threw in there. If you want to get real picky with it, you could probably clean up the wiring in here a little bit, but for us, it was kind of just a driver on nice days. A nice driver, that is. There's underneath. This is probably the worst corner underneath in the wheel well area. This paint right here, oops, right here is kind of flaking off a little bit. Again, this is just looks like the coating did not adhere to it when they did it. That is a little bit of mud up there. I'm no restoration expert, but I would assume a restoration that is as old as this one with 12,000 miles on it would at least be showing some imperfections in the body. If they just did a quick patch job on it, like many others I've seen, there's no weird cracking or anything. There is some scratching right here from the previous owners. Same spot both sides. We're pretty sure they had a car cover on it with some bungee cords as they took it to car shows. But it's just those two spots on both sides. All that's just dirt for now. Custom fuel tank. There's a little bit of a dent right there. Probably something whipped up on the road. Again, this is not a rusted out Scout. It's been driven, as you can see, but it's not a rusted out piece of junk. Matching spare. We'll open all that up here in a bit too. A lot of dirt, but no rust, no crazy rust holes or patches. The exhaust, dual exhaust, the exhaust hanger on this side just recently broke, so that could stand to be repaired. That's probably about the worst of the rust back here when the shock strut or the shock mounts got repaired or relocated. I'm not sure which. There's an electric fuel pump. More dirt. No crazy rust holes. Frame. Trying to show as much as I can here as I'm crawling on the ground. And go to the other side. Again, a lot of dirt. That's all that is up there. Southern Indiana mud. Looks like there's a little bit right here, but it's to be expected. It's still an old car. Just one you don't see much of. All right. Go ahead and show you the back. Tailgate's not really scratched up too bad. Just a little cheap sub thrown back here for the sound system. All that could easily be removed, but doesn't sound too bad. Just normal carpet. We always left that mat in there, try to protect it a little bit more. All right, let's go ahead and get it started up here. Doesn't smoke or anything weird like that. There's the seats. Still in decent shape. There's the back. Right there. Nothing weird or strange here. Alright, if you have any other questions, feel free to send me a message on eBay. I'll respond to you as quick as I can. Again, payment will be cash or a wire transfer. Just try to keep it simple. Shipping, I'll help with you the best I can on whatever you need to do for that, or if you're going to pick it up, I'll be here to meet you, or can meet you fairly close to where I'm located in southern Indiana.